representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders. On one sideline, a look at the Lions head coach. His side enters in need of a win, sitting at 1-3 in this early season. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Set to kick off.
Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go from Sin City. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And bringing him out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former third overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, Darnold. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. That's him on the quick hitter. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Just picks it off. I gotta imagine facing the defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but can you do a record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover?
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
So the Lions take the field for their first drive, and it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Lions, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get 6 and a first down as well.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Lions first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This time it's a passing play. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's wiped from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
This play's going to be again to Jency. And they drill up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line, second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. And he's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's cut at the 25. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 of the 25-yard line.
Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Well, Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing from his own end zone. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to make it up to about the 11-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Second down pass play coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
I got him. He's mine.
We're going for this. It's on target to Williams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Gibbs on the carry. He's got a gain of 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
And the Lions 1st down.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for Detroit first down.
11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Still sticking with the passing game. All in left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. But when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals. Go.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here we go, set. Rock roll 80. Ready?
From the red zone now. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
16 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hold it ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Hurt.
Gibbs. And he didn't make the pylon. He's out of bounds just short of it. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the one.
Back to 60, back to 60. Hey, smash.
He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions parlay the interception into points.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Here's a design run. That throw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go set.
Here's Darnold to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. In the goal line. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
17. Raiders nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings it in at the 13. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Darnold now to throw. Send it out wide to Sutton. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
We're going to set. Set.
Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Quick.
Darnold looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the the same page with his tight ends. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. The pickup of 17. And the Lions have a 1st down. Number 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working on 1st down. Taking a chance at the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
3rd and long for him here. He is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4th. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Come on, set. 60 by 6, 60, ready, go.
They'll go, Dowdle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. And he's got it. It's in close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game.
Raiders nothing. Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here goes Hunt.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to win Jalone Yard on that drive up the gut. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and
So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And this is Malik Neighbors. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He only had 2 receptions in the game, but he made both of them count. Both of them went for touchdowns. The Giants move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is Patrick Mahomes. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Chiefs move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Looking to throw here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
18 Cardinal.
To the air on third and long. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Sticking to the air here. Austin's there to haul it in. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett Lynch, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
The 29-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. They're going to throw for it on fourth. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. Has a big hole left. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third total score in this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs from 37. First and 10, Darnold. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun, Darnold. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He's got the first down grab and still going. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To throw, here's Darnold. Dialing up a receiver screen. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Inside. Inside.
Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And 13 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Side. Side.
Now Darnold. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Gay with the point after. And the Raiders trail by 23 now.
Lions 30, Raiders 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions football, and Brock, they have got to be happy about the great lead they've built. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. First down now, ball at the 33. First play is a design run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
34-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Darnold now to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
5 still to go here. This is second down. And again, it's Darnold. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down. Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Raiders.
Looks like they go an option keeper on first and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Darnold.
Second and 7 at the 12-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he is on third and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point 2-point conversion.
Raiders 13.
That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. There it is! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game.
Raiders 13. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Darnold escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going on first. Here's Darnold. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 16-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10. Darnold splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Like a drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Looking for an open man. And the Lions are there to bring him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.